Chapter 1. Once upon a workshop in a small, quiet town nestled between green hills and winding roads lived a man named Ishan, known simply as the Toymaker. He wasn't rich. His shop was old, and the wooden sign outside had faded over time. But inside, his toys came alive, not with magic, but with love. He carved tiny elephants, talking dolls, and miniature trains with glowing lanterns. Every piece had character, color, and charm. Children adored him. Parents admired him. His toys were timeless, but time wasn't kind to him. Chapter 2. The Silence. One winter, tragedy struck. Ishan's only son, Arav, passed away in a road accident while returning home from college. Everything stopped. The hammers, the paints, the stories. His workshop went dark for months. People passed it quietly, lowering their voices. The bells above the door stopped ringing, and he sat inside, surrounded by unfinished toys. Wood in his hands, but no will in his heart. He whispered to himself, "What's the point of joy if the one I made it for is gone?" Chapter 3. The Cracked Puppet. One rainy morning, a little girl named Mehar entered the silent workshop. She didn't say much, she just held up a broken puppet. Its legs snapped, its face chipped. "Can you fix it?" she asked softly. Ishan stared at it. His tools hadn't moved in weeks, but something about her voice and the puppet's hollow eyes nudged him. He took it, sat down, lit the lamp. His hands were shaky. The paint didn't glide like before. The wood didn't sing. But slowly, the puppet came back to life. When he handed it to Mehar, she beamed and said, "Now he can dance again." Ishan felt something inside him stir. Chapter 4. The return of sound word spread. Children began coming again. Not to buy toys, but to fix old ones. A teddy with a torn ear. A music box with no music. A wooden horse missing a leg. Each one was worn, fragile, forgotten. But Ishan understood them now more than ever. "Things break," he said once, "but that doesn't mean they're useless. Sometimes, when we repair them, they come back even stronger." With each fix, Ishan slowly healed himself. His grief didn't vanish, but it began to make space for light, smiles, and purpose. Chapter 5. The toy that saved a life. One day, a boy named Ravi came in. He had been quiet and withdrawn at school after his parents' divorce. He asked Ishan for something strange. "Can you make a toy that tells me I'll be okay?" Ishan thought deeply. He didn't build a flashy robot or colorful truck. He carved a simple wooden bird with tiny wings and a small note attached that said, "You may feel stuck, but you were built to fly." Ravi hugged him without a word. That night, his mother sent a letter. "Whatever you gave him brought my son back." Chapter 6. A new beginning. Years passed. Ishan's workshop became known far and wide. Not just for toys, but for healing. People came with broken things and broken hearts and left lighter. He still missed Arav. That pain never left. But one evening, as he sat watching a sunset from his porch, he whispered, "I thought my hands were only meant to build toys, but now I see. They were meant to build hope." Epilogue. The legacy. When Ishan eventually passed away at 82, his shop was still open. But now, Ravi, once the sad boy with the wooden bird, had taken it over. The sign outside had been repainted. It read, "The Toymaker's Hope, where broken things find a second chance." Inside, a wooden puppet still danced near the window. And on the wall hung the Toymaker's favorite quote, "Even broken hands can build beautiful things." Moral of the story, grief doesn't erase your purpose. It deepens it. Sometimes we find strength, not in fixing ourselves, but in helping others heal. Even broken people can create beautiful things. You don't need to be whole to start again. You just need to begin.